totally shocked by what's happened, to think that something so horrific could happen again to another MP, to another family, and scared and frightened, and yeah, a real rollercoaster of emotions, to be honest. My phone started going straight away. My mum and dad, my partner, my friends, you know, are you okay? And I was okay. I was visiting a school, actually. But the shock and the feelings for us as a family, obviously, as to what we went through, and that another family is having to go through that again, it's horrific. And that it is hard to put into words how that feels for me, but the main people I'm thinking about are David's family and his friends, and actually the community that he represents and has represented for such a long time. And I think that's the thing that people need to understand. This is about a lot of people whose lives will have been changed forever today. And, you know, I know people still come up to me and talk to me about where they were when Jo was killed, and their lives have just been changed. And it's so hard because we've got a job to do. And I find myself now, you know, working as a politician and trying to help people and trying to do good things for people. And it's really important that we get good people in public life. But this is the risk that we're all taking. You know, and so many MPs today will be scared by this. And my partner came home and said, I don't want you to do it anymore. Because the next time that phone goes, it could be a different conversation. So there's so many layers to this. At the heart of it are David's family and friends, and I know for them now that their lives will never be the same again. They will think about this every single day for the rest of their lives. And like I said, and even David's staff, you know, so many other people today who have been out there trying to do the right thing, trying to do a really important job in public life. And then this happens, and it is unbelievable that it can happen. I still can't believe this has happened. So it feels very raw for me, and I know from the messages I've been receiving from politicians across the political spectrum, for them it is incredibly raw. But the main people that are on my mind are David's family and friends, and I know the roller coaster that they will now be on. And there's so little that you can say because it's happened.
So, I mean, what's it like trying to do your job and being aware of your safety?
Safety is always on my mind, everywhere I go and everything I do. And it was before I became an MP, but now more than ever. And I'm really well looked after by the police. The West Yorkshire Police have been absolutely amazing. But you do think, should I go there? Should I do that? And obviously you want to be accessible. You're a public servant. You're there to serve the public. And how can you do that when you don't feel safe? And how can you do it and be open and accessible, which is what I want to be as an MP, when you know that there's a massive risk involved with that? I think that's really, really difficult. So now I'm thinking, I'm meant to be going to a few things this weekend. Do I go? Don't I go? My family and friends are saying you shouldn't go, but I've got a job to do. And I totally understand MPs and other people in the public life who say, look, I just want to do my job, but ultimately there are massive risks involved with that now. So it is always there in your mind.